I helped a Japanese person carry their bag, and then they apologized to me. I was confused. Why are you saying sorry? Shouldn't you be thanking me? If you've ever been to Japan, you've probably heard this word 100 times a day. Sumimasen. It sounds like an apology, but here's the secret. Most of the time, it's not an apology at all. Today, you'll learn the 4 hidden meanings of sumimasen and why understanding this one word will completely change how you see Japanese culture.
That's a great question, Emma. And honestly, most foreigners get this wrong. In Japan, sumimasen is not just one word. It's a Swiss Army knife. It can mean sorry, excuse me, thank you, and sometimes, I know I'm bothering you, but by the end of this video, you'll know exactly when and how to use it like a local. Let's break it down.
When I first came to Japan, I assumed sumimasen meant only sorry. So every time I heard it, I thought, wait, did someone do something wrong? At a restaurant, sumimasen. On a train, sumimasen. At work, sumimasen. After I helped someone, sumimasen. I started to think, is everyone in Japan apologizing for existing?
Yes, because in English, the words are usually separate. If you made a mistake, you say, sorry. If you need attention, you say, excuse me. If someone helps you, you say, thank you. But in Japanese, sumimasen can connect these feelings.
So it is not a simple translation.
Exactly. If you translate every sumimasen as sorry, Japanese people may sound very sad or guilty, but that is not always true. Sometimes they are just being polite. Here is the simple idea. Japanese people often use sumimasen to show awareness. They notice your time. They notice your space. They notice your effort. So sumimasen is not only about guilt, it is also about respect.
Respect?
Yes. For example, if I ask you something while you are busy, I may say, sumimasen. It means, I know you are busy, but may I ask something? If you help me, I may say, sumimasen. It means, thank you. I know you used your time for me.
So it is like saying, I appreciate your help and I noticed your effort.
Yes, that is very close. This is connected to a uniquely Japanese concept, meiwaku.
Meiwaku?
Meiwaku means trouble, bother, or inconvenience, but it's deeper than that. In Japanese culture, causing meiwaku to others is one of the worst things you can do.
Wait, even small things can be meiwaku?
In a way, yes, because meiwaku isn't just about big mistakes. It's about being aware that your actions affect others, even small things, standing in someone's way, making noise on a train, asking a question when someone is busy.
So Japanese people are constantly thinking about how they affect the people around them?
Exactly. And sumimasen is the verbal expression of that awareness. It's not guilt, it's social radar.
Let's start with a restaurant. In Japan, people often raise their hand and say, sumimasen, but they are not apologizing, right?
Right. In this case, sumimasen means, excuse me. You are politely asking for attention. For example, sumimasen, can I order? Or simply, sumimasen, that is enough.
So I can use it when I want to call the staff?
Yes. At a restaurant in Japan, sumimasen is very natural. It is polite, short, and useful.
Good to know. Meaning number 1. Sumimasen equals excuse me. Now the confusing one. If I help someone, why do they say sumimasen? For example, someone drops a wallet, I pick it up, then they say sumimasen. In English, I expect, thank you.
Yes, in this situation, sumimasen includes thankfulness, but it also has another feeling. I'm sorry you had to help me. Not a big apology, more like soft respect.
So the person is not saying, I did something terrible.
Exactly. They are saying, you used your time for me. I noticed that. Thank you.
That feels warmer than I expected.
Yes. Meaning number 2. Sumimasen equals thank you for your trouble.
What about work? I often hear Japanese people say sumimasen before asking a question, even a small question.
Yes, this is common. Imagine someone is working at a desk. You want to ask something. In Japanese, you may start with sumimasen. It works like a small knock on the door.
A knock?
Yes. You are not opening the door suddenly. You are saying, may I enter your time for a moment?
That is a nice image.
So, in the workplace, sumimasen often means, I know I may be interrupting you.
Meaning number 3. Sumimasen equals, may I interrupt you for a moment?
Exactly.
But I can imagine a funny mistake. A tourist hears sumimasen many times and thinks, wow, everyone in Japan is apologizing all day.
Yes, that happens. But most of the time, Japanese people are not thinking, I am a bad person. They are thinking, I want to be polite.
So if I hear sumimasen in Japan, I should not always imagine guilt.
Right. You should ask, what is happening in this situation? Is the person calling someone? Then it means, excuse me. Did someone make a mistake? Then it means, sorry. Did someone receive help? Then it may mean, thank you. Is someone asking a question? Then it may mean, may I interrupt you?
That makes it much easier.
Context is everything.
So, if I visit Japan, when should I use sumimasen?
Good question. You can use it in many everyday situations. At a restaurant, sumimasen, when you want to order. On a train, sumimasen, when you want to pass. In a shop, sumimasen, when you want to ask a question. If someone helps you, sumimasen, arigatou gozaimasu. I appreciate your help.
So I can combine it with arigatou gozaimasu?
Yes, that sounds very natural.
So for travelers, sumimasen is a survival word.
Exactly. If you remember only a few Japanese words, remember this one.
What about Japanese people speaking English? Should they always say sorry?
No, this is important. Japanese people often translate sumimasen as sorry, but in English, too much sorry can sound strange.
What should they say instead?
If you want attention, say, excuse me. If someone helped you, say, thank you. If you ask a question, say, may I ask you something? If someone used time for you, say, thanks for your time.
So English needs more specific words.
Yes, Japanese uses one flexible word. English often uses different words for different situations.
That is useful for both sides. Foreign visitors understand Japan better. Japanese learners sound more natural in English.
Exactly. Okay, Emma, mini quiz time.
I'm ready. Let's see if I really understand sumimasen.
Question 1. You are in a Japanese restaurant. You want to call the staff. You say, Sumimasen. In this situation, what does it mean? A. Excuse me. May I have your attention? B. I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
The answer is A. Excuse me, may I have your attention?
Correct. In a restaurant, Sumimasen usually means, excuse me. You are not apologizing. You are politely calling someone.
So in this case, sumimasen is a useful phrase for travelers.
Exactly. Question 2. Someone on the train drops a small bag. You pick it up and give it back. The person says, Sumimasen. What is the feeling behind this sumimasen? A. Thank you. I appreciate your help. B. Please do not touch my bag.
The answer is A. Thank you. I appreciate your help.
Correct. In this situation, sumimasen includes gratitude. It can mean, thank you for helping me. And also, I'm sorry you had to take the trouble.
So it is not just sorry. It can be thankfulness with respect.
Exactly. That is why this word is so interesting.
So, why do Japanese people say sorry so much?
Because sumimasen is not only an apology. It can mean, excuse me, sorry, thank you for your trouble. And I know I may be bothering you.
So Japanese people are not always feeling guilty. They may be showing respect.
Exactly. The heart of sumimasen is this. I notice you, your time, your effort, your space.
Next time I hear sumimasen, I will listen to the feeling behind the word.
That is the best way to understand Japanese. Language is not only words. Language is culture.
Thank you, Ryo.
You're welcome. Or maybe, in Japanese style, sumimasen.
Now I really get it. If you want to understand more Japanese words like this, words that don't translate easily, make sure to subscribe. We're decoding Japanese culture, one word at a time.
Next episode, why do Japanese people avoid saying no?
Oh, that's a good one. See you next time.